Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. I am VS Anandu. I will be dealing with internal security for you. So, with regard to this subject, internal security is more relevant for UPSC preparation, and UPSC is asking more questions, particularly in the GS paper. Also in prelims, they are asking some questions regarding the organizations, its functions and all. So, also it is relevant, it is pertinent both for prelims as well as mains. So, today I am starting from the basics. Why going to the basics? See, you know that Empire State Building is strong. Why it is strong? Because the foundation is strong. And the building in which I am standing and taking a class is strong. Why? Because its foundation is strong. So, once you are done with the basics, you can study this entire subject in a perfect manner. So, let's get started. So, first of all, we are focusing on what is security. First, I am looking into security, national security, then internal security, its various dimensions and all, and some value addition points that would help you in cracking the mains examination. Okay. So, what is security? See, what is security? What do you mean by this security? See, this security, it simply means protection from harm. It is actually protecting us from what? Protection from harm. It is protecting from harm. This is what security is all about. So, security is protection from harm. Then what is national security? Yeah, obviously it's same. National security is also protection from harm. So, if we are going by the definition, it is like national security is the protection of state and citizen. National security is the NS. It is the protection, the same protection to state and also to the citizen, state and the citizen, from all kinds of national crisis, from all kinds of national crisis. See, it's all, from all kinds of national crisis using political, military, economic, also diplomatic power. Here actually state, what do you mean by state? Because in the 2020 prelims examination, UPSC asked of state. It's a concept based question. Right, what do you mean by this state? See, state is actually something political, that is a community, a society politically organized. They're having a constitution, parliament, a judiciary. These are politically organized. A society politically organized is state. So, protecting the state from harm. Also citizen. What do you mean by citizen? So, you know, I am a citizen of India and we all are citizen of India. Why we are citizen? Because we are enjoying fundamental rights. We are enjoying other rights, including legal rights, etc. So, protecting these two, state and citizen, from all types of national crisis, using the power. What is it? It's a political power, military power, economic power, as well as diplomatic power. This is all about national security and security. So, security simply means protection from harm, and national security is, see, it's like protecting that citizen or state citizen from all types of national crisis, and state is, it's also using its military power, its economic power, diplomatic power, etc. to protect these two. So, in other words, national security is defined as the security of a nation state, including its citizen, its economy, also including its institutions, so political institutions and all get protected. And this protection from harm is said to be a duty of the state or duty of the government, disregarded as the duty of government. Then another feature of this national security is that it should be permanently protected. It should be permanently protected. Permanently protected, then continuously enhanced. Continuously enhanced. What do you mean by this permanently protected and continuously enhanced? So, you know that permanently protected implies, see, until India is on this earth, we are on this earth, or we are part of this state, we need protection. Internal security is not for 50 years or say 100 or 200 or 500 years. We need it all the time. All the time we need protection from harm. Yeah, state should guarantee it. See here, it means permanently protected means we need the protection all the time. And also continuously enhanced means what? See, new challenges should come. The new challenges should emerge in many forms. For example, in today's world, the challenge is about drone. Drone is also posing a challenge, an internal security challenge. It is not only an internal security challenge, it's also an external security challenge. See here, recently government now tried to regulate the drones and all to keep it safe. It's also part of protecting us from harm. So why continuously enhance? If any new challenge is coming in the 21st century or in 2050 or in 2025, and state also protect us. See, this COVID is also a new challenge. This pandemic health, it's also part of the health security. So we also need health security, and this health security is also part of this internal security. So new challenges are coming. The state should equip with everything. That means permanently it should be protected, then continuously enhanced. Then this national security, it is having two aspects. You know that national security is having two aspects. The first aspect of national security is internal security. This is our main topic, internal security, or IS. IS, not Islamic State, it's internal security. If NIA or anyone hears about this IS, and they would arrest me. So terrorism, no. It's, IS is internal security. Then second aspect of national security is external security. It's ES, simply ES, IS and ES. So two aspects of national security, IS and ES, internal security as well as external security. These are the two aspects of national security. Now we are moving into another area. I hope the base is okay for you. I think if people follow me and you got an idea regarding security, national security and all, and its two aspects and all. Now we are moving on to our main topic, that is internal security. We are moving on to our new topic, that is internal security. See, what is this internal security? Yeah, nothing new. You know what is security. Then you also knew what is national security. See, simply the protection from harm within the boundary of a country. You know our boundary, we have east, west and south. We have boundary, Jammu Kashmir is north and Arunachal Pradesh in the east, and Gujarat is in the western part, and Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Kanyakumari, these areas in the southern area, as well as we have two islands. India include these islands of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Islands. So protecting these areas, that is within the boundary, protection from harm within the boundary is said to be internal security. Or if we go by the definition, internal security is also defined as a process of keeping peace and maintaining stability or safety within the state, within the country, within the boundary. That's the difference. So in security is protection from. National security is a protection of state and citizen from all types of national crisis. Here, this protection from within the boundary. This is all about internal security. So keeping peace and maintaining stability. KPMS, the short form. And the patent is with me, right? KPMS. In Kerala, there is an organization, a Dalit organization by this name, Kerala Pulaya Mahasabha. It is founded by Engali. So this one is popular in Kerala. So this KPMS, keeping peace and maintaining security within the boundary. If you are saying this, then the concept of internal security or our IS is over. Then who is having the responsibility of keeping this internal security? Is it with the army or the military or the police or the paramilitary? See, you know that the responsibility of keeping internal security ranges from police to paramilitary. police to paramilitary, and in exceptional circumstances, the military itself. We will study later regarding the border management and various security agencies and mandate. We will look into these aspects in detail. So I hope you all got the concepts clear. Everything okay for you? Yes. Now I am moving to another area. Again another concept. Yes. Yeah, my first duty is to make your foundation strong. Right? If the foundation is strong, another benefit is that, added advantage is that you love the subject. Love the subject is important. Yeah. For cracking UPSC, we need a passion. Also love civil services. Love is needed, right? To be some romantic. Also, see, next we are focusing on the difference between internal security and external security, ES and IS. What is the difference between internal security and external security? See, here we know that, yeah, you know the definition and you know what is internal security. You know that it is a security of the country. It is the security of the country from external or foreign actors as well as internal actors within the boundary, or it also refers to the maintenance of or keeping or upholding. Yes, upholding is a correct term. Upholding national law. You know, constitution is our law. Yeah, हमारा देश का पवित्र ग्रंथ, constitution is our holy book. It's more than the Gita, Bible and all. The constitution is a holy book for our country. Yeah, see, upholding this constitution is also part of our internal security. Yeah, because our administration and all the powers, the government, its limitation and everything is guided by the constitution. It's a basic law for a country. So upholding national law is also part of national security. Also maintaining peace and law and order within the boundaries is also part of national security. So you know that, like keeping it safe from threats. You know it from internal as well as internal. Also upholding national laws, then maintaining law and order. These all are part of within the domestic boundary that we already know. Okay, I am not going into the detail of that. You know that internal security. Then what is this external security? Yeah, obviously it's just opposite. It is the security of the country. It is the security of the country from aggression. It's also security from what? From aggression. It's from aggression. Security from aggression. From where? From a foreign actor or foreign state. Yeah. For example, in our Indo-Pak and China border, Pakistan and China is continuously creating problems and issues. This affect our external security. Yeah. Yes. So it's part of external security. Then the responsibility is with the police, paramilitary. The responsibility of maintaining national security is with the police, then also with the paramilitary, then also in external security the military itself, that we already know. Yeah, it's easy. Then it's a external security is a sole responsibility of military. The military itself. Yeah, it's the military. Then this internal security is under the purview of Home Ministry. It's under the purview of Home Ministry. Home. The internal disputes and all conflict, everything under the control of the Home Ministry. Yeah. Then with regard to external security, it's under the purview of Defense. These all are just facts. Remember this. Defense, Ministry of Defense. And also, see, for fighting from internal forces, we need just unconventional set of skills of warfare. For this, unconventional skills or set of warfare is needed. No need to be more upgraded. See, just upgradation is needed, innovation is needed, but not like what we need or employ it in external security. Here, in internal security, unconventional set of skills of warfare is needed. But here, not unconventional. In external security, it is They have conventional skills of warfare. You know, there are many generations of warfare in the 18th and in the 17th centuries, and also in the 19th century they used to have the bayonets and all, straight to straight, then killing. Then strategy changed, then trench warfare, then in the Vietnam War is the first war where helicopters are used. So they have their own strategy. These strategies are, or the conventional strategies or skills of warfare are applied in external security. It is applied in external security also. Then see, what about the human rights? Yeah, if police is there, paramilitary is there, if they are dealing with the internal security crisis, sometimes human rights violations would occur. Yes, obviously. But here, if any violations of human rights in internal security, it's considered to be a serious one. Yeah, it is said to be a serious one. Yeah, the state would take action if any human rights violations occur or not. They would check it. It's given more importance. Human rights violations or human security, those violations are given primary importance. That means if the human rights are given primary importance, if it is violated, then the state would take action. Yes. Next here, what about the human rights in external security? Neglected. See, in times of war, it is neglected. Yeah, because they are keeping the border and all. Just for most of the time it is neglected. But here in internal security, human rights are given more importance. It is pertinent, but here it is important but neglected because of the war and all. In external security is neglected. Then also see how these internal troubles are happening. See, internal troubles are often a result of what? Aggrieved Indian citizens, those intellectual Indian citizens or educated, or also the common people. Sometimes the government failed in bringing equitable growth or bringing equitable development process, or the government schemes and all, if it is not reaching the grassroots level impact. It's a keyword, grassroots level impact. Yeah, you can add in the mains, especially when it comes to schemes and all, how a scheme can be called a success only when it creates a grassroots level impact. So here also the government machinery is, when the government machinery is not reaching the grassroots level, that means it failed, the administration failed in bringing equitable development. Here you need to remember one thing, it's equity or equitable, so not unequal. See, both are different. You will study it in polity. Equal means treating everything as same. Equitable or equity means based on the circumstances. Not everyone's needs are same. It's entirely different. We have different taste and preference and all. So here also the citizen have different, or the people have different sorts of taste and preferences and all, needs and wants all. So based on the needs. This equity means based on the need. Equality means treating everyone as same. The first step of equality is equity. First we need to achieve equity. That's where reservation is given. Then reservation to women is given and all. It's because of this equity. So the government machinery is not satisfying the needs based on the circumstances. Every citizen their own needs. It is not satisfying their needs. That's inequitable development process. That's also keyword, remember. Then these internal security issues occur. Then what about external security? See, you know, in external security it's all about the boundary disputes. External troubles occur because of the boundary disputes. The boundary disputes or economic competition between the nations or the countries. For example, you know the border, the Doklam issue and all. See, China's misadventure or the standoff in the border is all part of this external security. It's part of the border dispute. Also, we have border dispute with Pakistan. It's more than that. It's infiltration and all we are facing there. Some sort of border disputes are also with Pakistan, but not like what already with China. So in here the boundary and economic competition. These also part of external security. I hope you got an idea regarding what is internal security as well as external security and security, national security and all. Yeah, I hope your base is strong. Your base is strong and all. Next, we are moving on to another area, that is dimensions of internal security. The dimensions of internal security. What are the dimensions of internal security? You know that internal security is having more dimensions. Wait, first I rub it. Okay, it's clean. Right. See, dimensions. So you know that originally national security or internal security is originally conceived as having military dimensions only. Once it is considered as having military dimensions only, it's said to be a protection from military attack and all. But now it is widely understood as having non-military dimensions also. Now internal security is having non-military dimensions also, not only military dimensions, non-military dimensions also. See, what are these non-military dimensions? Yeah, obviously it's simple. So food security is part of internal security. Yeah, if we have food and all, basic needs and all, then we are happy and our standard of life would improve and all. So food security, you know what is food security? It's in NCERT 9th standard economic textbook. In the first page, in the first paragraph, it's in the second paragraph, it's given that is accessibility, affordability, availability of nutrient food or quality food. Yeah, we need not only food but nutrient food, quality food throughout the year. Then it is food security. You will study it in agriculture topic. Then next is cyber security. Yeah, we will study it later, cyber security. Then the third aspect is also economic security. See, it's also we would study that. See, then next is the fourth aspect is or non-military dimension is environmental and ecological security. That's very important. Ecological and environmental security. Then the fifth aspect is also energy security. Energy security is more important. So today it is having non-military dimension, means not only protection from military attack and all. Right, it's not only that, it is now having non-military dimensions. It means what? Food security, cyber security, economic security, environment, ecological security, then energy security. Obviously health security. Yeah, health security is also part of non-military dimension of internal security. See, you know that recently the pandemic in the form of COVID-19 has caused large-scale loss of life and disturbed a livelihood all across the world. This pandemic knows no border. COVID is spreading from here to there and all the corner of the world. See, it's moving, and the magnitude of damage that it has caused, that the damage by the COVID-19, the magnitude of damage that it has caused has sparked a debate regarding whether epidemics should be included under national security. The magnitude of damage that is caused has sparked a debate that whether epidemics should be included as a national security issue. So it's also part of now internal security. Yeah, internal security. So now we are actually looking into the various elements of national security. Various elements of national security. Various elements of national security. See, you know, there are various elements. The first is like physical security. See, in practice, national security is associated primarily with, in practice, national security is associated primarily with managing this military conflict, and that is managing physical threat, and with the military capabilities used for doing so. Traditionally it means that only with managing the borders and all with the physical threat with the military and all. That is, this one, national security, is often understood as the capacity of a state. It is often understood as a capacity of a state to support or maintain its military forces, to guarantee its border, and to deter or to successfully defend from military aggression and all, military aggression, military attacks, including attacks from non-state actors. We will look into it in detail in the later classes. That is, non-state actors such as terrorism. So these are all part of the physical security. Then second is territorial integrity. Next is the territorial integrity. This is another element of internal security, IS. See, here in territorial integrity, you know that the nation should protect, or the country should protect itself from illegal intrusions. Illegal intrusions is one of the challenges our country is facing. Illegal intrusion and resource exploitation So territorial integrity means what? Nation should protect itself from all illegal intrusion and resource exploitation. This is all about this territorial integrity. You know that illegal intrusion, our border with Bangladesh, we are having a porous border with Bangladesh. It's always like allowing the illegal migrants to enter India, especially in Assam, and it created more problems, especially in the demographic dividend of or demographic issues, as well as economic, social and political issues in Assam. Still it can continue, it's going on. Recently it's in the newspaper, every year it's in the newspaper. So it's one important topic for UPSC. It's in a newspaper, so give focus on this. So it's part of territorial integrity. Then the third is socio-political security. Third is socio-political security. See, this is having two components. First of all, it is maintenance of public order. This is part of socio-political security. Maintenance of law and order is part of socio-political security. You know that disturbed public order has a bearing on political stability, and people used to blame the government for failing to keep or maintain the national security or internal security, and they also argue for change of the government. They also argue for change in the government, and this is part of the, so we need to keep our law and order, maintenance everything in perfect manner. It's part of the socio-political security. Then it is also having other aspects like freedom from oppression and crime. We all wish to live a peaceful life. We all wanted a peaceful life and all. We need to get free from oppression and crime from the hands or in the hands of other people of the society. We wanted to live a peaceful life with a good standard of living. So it is also the second aspect of, or the component of socio-political security. Then the fourth element of internal security is economic security. You know what is this economic security? It's a nation to have a stable income, and also other sources to support the standard of living. We all wish to have a good standard of living. Yes, standard of living. So people should have income. They need an income, stable income, and other sources. Stable income is needed. stable income and other sources of to support the standard of living, other sources to support standard of living now and in the near future. You know, it's all about, I think you are aware about the income. It's economic growth also is related to it. So income means we need, it's in a quantitative aspect of economy is economic growth. So it's all about in goods and services, and it's a quantity. So if a country is having more income, then we have economic growth. If we have economic growth, that means we have economic development. Economic development is qualitative aspect of economy. Economic growth is quantitative aspects regarding goods and services and all. But here, this one, economic development, is a quantitative aspect of the economy. See, you know, this quantitative aspect, it means that qualitative aspect of economic development is like a nation or the countries having good hospital, schools, college. Yeah, then the quality of the human resources would improve. Not the quantity, but also the quality also get improved. So income improved means we need economic growth. Only with the economic growth, only with money we can spend on road, metro, for railway, yeah, also for schools, hospitals, etc. We can focus on these. So we need economic security is more important. During the COVID, this internal security crisis, this health crisis, what happened? See, our internal security got affected. GDP did not reach that expected level. It goes down. Then also our country also faces other sort of issues. Then other social issues also due to this COVID. These also affected the economic security of the country. So this area is more important. Then the fifth one, environmental and ecological security. Environmental and ecological security. See, you know that this environmental and ecological security here, it means, you know, effective conservation. We need effective conservation of environment, the natural resources or environment in the face of industrialization and agriculture expansion as well as population growth. So we need effective conservation. So we need to adopt mitigation strategy. If we are not keeping our environment in a proper manner, then what would happen? Next is our country would pay the price for it, and that price is high. Then next it is energy security. Energy security. So what is this energy security? See, to have access to cheap and renewable source of energy. Our country is blessed with renewable source of energy. We have wind, solar and all. So to have cheap and also access to renewable source, then it is called energy security. The next aspect is moral and spiritual consensus. Moral and spiritual consensus. You know that during our freedom struggle, what happened? In the freedom struggle, actually, the people of this nation united. The people of the nation united together and they fought against the colonial power. And our freedom struggle is not only a struggle against a foreign power, but it is also a struggle to straighten our country first, straighten our country economically, straighten our country politically, straighten our country socially also, women empowerment. These also all are the renaissance, everything part of the national movement. Why people participated, why we got independence, it's all because of the nationalism. Why nationalism resulted in growth, why we are saying as Indians, not as from Madras or from UP or Gujarati or Punjabi or Maharashtrian. No, why we are calling as Indian, India first? It's because of the freedom struggle and nationalism. Why? Because the people then have a national vision and a national pride. Now also we have that. So moral and spiritual consensus. This moral and spiritual consensus means that moral and spiritual consensus means the people should have a national vision. The people should have a national vision. The people should have a national vision. and also a national goal, then we can keep our country safe, internal security in the safe hands. Next, we are moving on to another important aspect. So we are moving on to another aspect, that is the aspect is it's regarding 4 security threats. 4 security threats. See, these 4 security threats are given by Kaudilya or alias Chanakya, the minister and advisor of the Mauryan Emperor Chandragupta Maurya, the Mauryan Emperor Chandragupta Maurya, and he gave 4 security threats. What are they? First is, we know it is IS, internal security. Second is ES, external security. Third is internally aided external security threats. And the fourth is externally aided internal security threats. These are the 4 security threats given by Kaudilya. Even today also we are facing these 4 security threats, and a state should taking care of this. Even today our countries, not only our country, most of the countries in the world facing these security threats, like internal security, external security, then internally aided external security threats, externally aided internal security. See, Kaudilya said that this internal security threat is like a lurking snake. The enemy is more serious and dangerous enemy is within, not outside. It's within. So this should be taken care of. This should be taken care of. This internal security should be taken care of. That's why UPSC included this in the syllabus, and they are each year they are asking questions from this. It's very important, and our country face 26/11. The Mumbai terror, after that is included in the syllabus, so it's more important than. We know how the Indians, even COVID also hampered us badly. It's affected our economy. We paid the price for that. So health and hygiene and everything is important. Otherwise, these sort of, not only COVID, other and neglected zoonotic and neglected tropical diseases would affect us. It also affect us our internal security also. So next is, why do we need? So with this I am concluding, that is, why do we need internal security? Why do we need protect our internal security? Why do we need our internal security? You know that there are several aspects of internal security, such as domestic peace, rule of law. Rule of law is a concept you are familiar with. Indian polity, you know that rule of law is simple definition: all are equal, or everyone under the jurisdiction of the ordinary court, or all are equal before the law, or whatever be his rank or condition is subject to the jurisdiction of ordinary court. This rule of law. Then also peaceful coexistence is one aspect of internal security. You know, peaceful it's part of, the word can be found in the Panchashil agreement, peaceful coexistence, or here peaceful coexistence is needed. Then communal harmony is needed. These all are various aspects of internal security, and our country is facing many security threats. See, there are various reasons, historical and non-historical reasons. It's like porous borders, hostile neighbors, then unemployment, inequality, and all these all threats we are facing in our country. Then also like linguistic issues, caste issues, terrorism, militancy, left-wing extremism. Then these red corridor areas are posing a security threat to our country. So in order to maintain this, we need to be aware of this. Not only that, destabilizing a country through economic, or that means destabilizing a country through internal disturbances is more economical. Destabilizing a country through internal disturbances is more economical for a country. That is low cost, no cost war. See why they are going for this, why the countries, other countries, external forces are trying to create. For example, Pakistan is now creating internal troubles in our country. Why? Because it's less economical and less objectionable. and particularly a direct warfare is not an option. Particularly when the direct warfare is not an option, they would go for this, and it is economical for them. That's a low cost, no cost war. And also in this, international borders could not be violated. International borders could not be violated. See, then external adversaries, particularly the weaker one, not everyone, particularly the weaker one, find it easier to create, and forces, external forces, like which try to create internal insecurity and political insecurity and political stability within the country. You know, David Malone in his Does the Elephant Dance book, he speak about a weaker country. It said that more powerful a country, less it need friends. If a country is not powerful, it is weak, then it need permanent friend. And India doesn't have any permanent friend and permanent enemy. Why? Because we are powerful. Pakistan is a weaker country, not powerful, so they have a big brother, China. Yes, they have thick friends, permanent friend for Pakistan, and they are treating India as a permanent enemy. So this weaker nation always go for these sort of economical things, low cost, no cost war things for destabilizing a country. So all this for today. Thank you for listening. Bye.